Right, shifting our focus now, Russia has unleashed a firestorm across Ukraine a day after President Vladimir Putin sent out a strong message saying that Ukrainian deep strikes will not force Russia into the negotiating table and make them look weak. Despite President Putin, admitting to a crunching fuel crisis in Russia, he maintains that Moscow's conditions for a deal are still non-negotiable. Our next report tells you what's been happening on the ground. Take a look.
In conditions of a catastrophic personnel shortage, Ukraine's armed forces apparently believe this could be a salvage for them. But salvaging the Kyiv regime is not part of our plans. At the same time, we treat every proposal coming from that side with close attention. I say this without any irony.
Russian President Vladimir Putin sent out a strong signal to Ukraine and its Western allies. Saving the Kyiv regime is no more Russia's plan. A day later, Moscow has unleashed a new missile and drone blitz across Ukraine, rejecting Ukraine's call to halt long-range strikes. Windows smashed, doors blown out. These images of a gutted passenger minibus struck by a Russian drone in Zaporizhia is a stark reminder of aerial assaults. Is a stark reminder that aerial assaults are far from over. For the people scrambling for cover, it was a nightmare in a broad light.
I heard an FPV, first-person view drone, buzzing in the distance, but I didn't pay attention. There was an explosion. I immediately was in panic. All the airbags deployed. I was covered by the airbags. Then, when I opened my eyes, there was a minibus in front of me. Drone hit its rear door, the upper right corner.
While Zelensky has accused Moscow of terrorism and killing its civilians, Russia has maintained that it never strikes civilians or civilian-related infrastructure. Ukraine, on the other hand, is not backing down. Its deep strikes over the last few months have left Russia grappling with major fuel crisis. An admission to this effect has been made by President Vladimir Putin. This is for the first time he has detailed about the extent to which Ukraine's deep strike has hampered Russia's fuel production.
As I already said, there is damage, but all damaged facilities are repaired fairly quickly, and any problems that arise are not critical. Everything is functioning reliably and with a large safety margin.
As both sides struggle with energy crisis, Putin has hardened his stance, saying strikes won't force Russia into talks from weaker position and that the conditions for a Ukraine peace deal are non-negotiable. Bureau Report, WION World is One.